This is rework cost intervention agent. So the rework cost in the manufacturing are high, not because the defect occur, but because they are detected too late. So this agent continuously monitors the in-process execution signals like the parameter drift, defect rate, operator variance, and the cycle time deviations. So it identifies the hidden instability early and enable the corrective action during the execution before the defect turn into the costly rework. So let us test the agent. Here I ask the agent to show the execution stability for assembly line A. Here the agent analyzes the uh, execution stability for assembly line A. So the agent surfaces the key indicators like the process parameter, minor defect rate, operator variance, cycle time deviation uh, across the ongoing runs. So while some runs show the low drift, and uh, s- stable execution. The others indicate the increasing drift and the defect repetition. So even though the inspection results are still acceptable, this signal highlight the early instability. So the agent recommends the actions such as the process correction, uh, or the escalation based on the severity, ensuring the issues are addressed during the execution rather than after the failure. Here I am asking the agent which execution risk require the immediate intervention and why. So in this scenario, the agent identifies the execution risk that require the immediate intervention. So here we can see a major risk flag for the assembly line A, where the high parameter drift is combined with the elevated operator variance. So the agent recommends the pausing and the pausing of the execution and escalating the supervision. So this will prevent the further deviation. So unlike the traditional approaches, the act after defect occur, this intervention happens during the execution by preventing the rework before it begins. So why the immediate intervention is needed? Because the high process parameter drift indicates that the process is um, no longer operating within a controlled range. So at the same time, the elevated operator variance combined with the increase in defect pattern suggests that the execution inconsistency is compounding across the runs. So if the production continues without the correction, these deviations will rapidly translate into the higher rework cost and the downstream quality failure. So the rework costs are not reduced by fixing the defects faster but by preventing them earlier.